Have you ever wondered why eating bread gives you energy, why athletes load up on pasta before competitions, or how plants store the energy they capture from sunlight? The answer lies in one incredible group of biological molecules, carbohydrates. But here's something surprising. Not all carbohydrates are unhealthy. In fact, without carbohydrates, your brain couldn't function, your muscles couldn't move, and even your DNA wouldn't exist in its complete form. Today, we're going to uncover the fascinating world of carbohydrates, from their chemical structure to their biological importance. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand carbohydrates better than ever before. Let's begin. Welcome back to our Biology Masterclass series on biological organic molecules. In this series, we'll learn about four major classes of biological molecules. 1. Carbohydrates. 2. Lipids. 3. Proteins. 4. Nucleic acids. These molecules are often called the building blocks of life because every living organism depends on them. Today's lesson focuses on the first group, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates. By the end of this video, you will be able to define carbohydrates, describe their chemical composition, classify different types of carbohydrates, explain their biological functions, and understand how plants and animals use carbohydrates. Let's dive in. Section 1. What are biological organic molecules? Before learning carbohydrates, let's understand what biological organic molecules are. Organic molecules are compounds that contain carbon atoms bonded with hydrogen and other elements like oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, or sulfur. Carbon is called the element of life because it can form four covalent bonds, allowing millions of different compounds to exist. Living organisms mainly consist of four biological organic molecules. Carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, and nucleic acids each has unique structures and functions. Today we'll start with carbohydrates, the body's primary source of energy. Section 2. What are carbohydrates? Carbohydrates are organic compounds made of carbon C, hydrogen H, and oxygen O. Their general formula is often CH2O, and wherein represents the number of carbon atoms. For example, glucose, C6H2O6. Notice that hydrogen and oxygen occur in approximately a 2-to-1 ratio, just like in water. That's why the name carbohydrate literally means hydrated carbon. Although not every carbohydrate follows this exact formula, it is a useful general rule. Section 3. Why are carbohydrates important? Carbohydrates perform several essential biological functions. 1. Main energy source. This is their most important role. Every cell needs energy. Cells obtain most of this energy by breaking down glucose during cellular respiration. One molecule of glucose can produce approximately 30 to 32 ATP molecules, the energy currency of the cell. Without glucose, muscles cannot contract, brain cells cannot function properly, and body cells begin to fail. 2. Energy storage. Living organisms store excess carbohydrates. Plants store carbohydrates as starch. Animals store carbohydrates as glycogen. Glycogen is mainly stored in liver, skeletal muscles. Whenever blood sugar falls, glycogen is converted back into glucose. 3. Structural support. Some carbohydrates provide strength instead of energy. Examples include cellulose found in plant cell walls, provides rigidity and support. Humans cannot digest cellulose because we lack the enzyme cellulase. Chitin found in insect exoskeletons, crab shells, and fungal cell walls. It provides protection and strength. 4. Cell recognition. Certain carbohydrates attach to proteins and lipids on the cell membrane. These molecules help cells recognize each other, communicate, and fight infections. Section 4. Classification of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are classified based on the number of sugar units they contain. There are three major groups. A. Monosaccharides. Mono means one. These are single sugar molecules. They are the simplest carbohydrates. Examples include glucose, fructose, and galactose. Glucose, the most important energy source for cells. Fructose, found naturally in fruits and honey. Galactose, found in milk. Characteristics: sweet, water-soluble, easily absorbed. Immediate source of energy. B. Disaccharides. D means 2. These carbohydrates contain 2 monosaccharides joined together. Examples: sucrose glucose plus fructose common table sugar. Lactose glucose plus galactose found in milk. Maltose glucose plus glucose produced during starch digestion. Disaccharides must be broken down before absorption. C. Polysaccharides. Poly means many. These consist of hundreds or thousands of glucose molecules linked together. Examples include starch, glycogen, and cellulose. Starch plant energy storage. Found in rice, wheat, potatoes, corn. Glycogen animal energy storage. Stored in muscles and liver. Cellulose structural carbohydrate. Main component of plant cell walls. Chitin provides protection for insects and fungi. Section 5. How carbohydrates are formed. Monosaccharides combine through a process called dehydration synthesis, also called condensation. During this reaction, one water molecule is removed. A glycosidic bond forms between the sugars. For example, glucose plus glucose. Maltose plus water. The reverse process is called hydrolysis. Water is added to break the glycosidic bond. This occurs during digestion. Section 6. Food sources of carbohydrates. Healthy carbohydrate sources include whole grains, brown rice, sweet potatoes, beans, fruits, vegetables, oats, corn, cassava, honey, and milk. Sugary foods like cakes and soft drinks also contain carbohydrates, but they provide fewer nutrients than whole foods. Section 7. What happens when you eat carbohydrates? Let's follow the journey of a piece of bread. Step 1. You chew the bread. Salivary amylase begins digesting starch. Step 2. Food enters the stomach. Little carbohydrate digestion occurs here. Step 3. In the small intestine, pancreatic amylase continues starch digestion. Step 4. Enzymes convert starch into glucose. Step 5. Glucose enters the bloodstream. Step 6. Insulin helps glucose enter body cells. Step 7. Cells perform cellular respiration to produce ATP. That is how carbohydrates become usable energy. Section 8. Deficiency and excess. Too little carbohydrate the body may experience fatigue, low blood sugar, weakness, poor concentration, and ketosis. Too much refined carbohydrate can contribute to obesity, type 2 diabetes, tooth decay, and heart disease. The key is balance. Choose complex carbohydrates over refined sugars whenever possible. Let's quickly review today's lesson. Carbohydrates are biological organic molecules composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. They serve as primary energy source, energy storage molecules, structural materials, and cell recognition molecules. 3 major types are monosaccharides, disaccharides, and polysaccharides. Plants store carbohydrates as starch. Animals store carbohydrates as glycogen. Cellulose strengthens plant cell walls. Chitin strengthens fungi and insects. Now here's a question for you. Which carbohydrate is stored in the human liver? A. Cellulose. B. Glycogen. C. Starch. D. Chitin. Write your answer in the comments below. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our Biology Masterclass series. In the next episode, we'll explore lipids, how fats, oils, phospholipids, and steroids are structured, why they are essential for life, and why not all fats are bad. Until next time, keep learning, stay curious, and remember, biology is the science of life.